seen a million places, touched a million skies. They say there ain't a good without goodbye. Oh, you and me, we sometimes seem like day and night. But you should know that I'll keep you right by my side till the day I die, till the day I die. Keep you right there, keep you right.
第一辆车先移车，第一辆。
对，我跟你讲，如果是打上点这种情况的下，像是我坐一辆车吧。对，你不做侦察场也行，我们坐一辆。
Oh, you and me, we
everybody, let's go for the show. Welcome for the Let Loose 1-2 between the REF Chinese team with the challenger fight against the StDb with the German one mainly. How are you doing now? How is it going? I'm just making sure that I got the admin cam. There is a lot of restart, yeah, on the server, so I keep to get an eyes of this server. Okay, I need to. There is some switch. Actually, I think there is a auto balance team. So welcome. Don't be thirsty. Don't be angry. Grab your popcorn and take some soda or drink water because there is a match of the Let Loose Seasonal round 2 here. There is a match against the StDb versus the REF. The two teams are set on a one-win streak series already, and they compete to take the spot for the 8 better teams for the HLL Seasonal 2022 Spring Edition play-in. The match will start in 10 minutes and there is a delay of 15 minutes. So you can make the, we can put the command a delay if you wanna. I think there is working. This is not working, okay? I think. So here we are to talk about the two teams. So there is one team, there is the ERF. The ERF is a Chinese team. They are defeating by 5-0 for the first match on Utah Beach. They are stronger position with some tanks, with coordination, with the infantry. We will see if they can meditate the same things about the StDb. There is one strength to this team. There is some communication. There is some deep garrison behind the enemy lines. So there is no Utah. There is Sainte-Mère-L'Eglise, and there is a lot of fight into this city. So I think there is some contenders for the ERF that will fight the StDb on the other side. The StDb that have handshaking from the first round versus the coalition led by the 91 Panzer Grenadier. There is on Sainte-Marie-du-Mont. They will win 3-2 and winning the game in the last minute of the game. So if you don't see it, you can check it on YouTube. So there is two strong teams already, but we are playing on a map that is very tricky, I think, of the church of Sainte-Mère-L'Eglise for the sectors. So let me know what you are thinking about the StDb versus the ERF match that will spawn in a minute. Actually, I have to switch. Okay, they are just making the check, and for the moment we are just looking to the map. There is some Sainte-Mère-L'Eglise with some position that I love. What is your prefer? Your preference for the hardpoint? Tell me in the chat. For me, is Sainte-Mère-L'Eglise. Oui. There is a strong one. So I have to connect on it. to get yes. So I think there is Sainte-Mère-L'Eglise. Oh, I can't ping it. See. So there is a Sainte-Mère-L'Eglise. There is a sector, a urban sector with a church and some gardens, some backyards. There is a very difficult to progress on the place at the west gate of the Sainte-Mère-L'Eglise. I think there is a key point, and the teams will compete for. It will be Hospice, Checkpoint, or Sainte-Mère-L'Eglise. There is some squad fighting at Sainte-Mère-L'Eglise for the control map. So we are just waiting for the match to begin. But for the prediction, what are we waiting for? For Volaville sector is. I think there is a good one hard point to fight on, because there is a lot of position with the aircraft. There is southeast or southwest of the point. We can have some deep lines. We get to some groups in the eastern part, so Volaville would be fine. For the second point, I think that Ruduara sector would be great, because there is some match for the HLL Seasonal with the push with tanks from Hospice to the border, on the border of Sainte-Mère-L'Eglise, waiting and looking for the Ruduara. So I think there is a second one. The third one is my best. It is Sainte-Mère-L'Eglise in the center of the map. There is some rooftops that you can climb. You can have some deep position and you can make some smart move to cut some supplies or put some sneaky wines. For the 4 point, yes, let's go to the cemetery. It's a great wine, close combat, and there is some deep position with the groups or the top of the cemetery that could be a heavy fight appearance on the front between Sainte-Mère-L'Eglise and cemetery. And for the last, let's go to les Vieux Vergers, because I think there is a line for the top border of the map. So we are just looking for the axis. I'm just looking for, okay, there is some restart. So what did you prefer on this map? Tell me in the chat. So actually, if you wanna go for the German streaming, the broadcast in Dutch, you can find it from Soul River. I will put his Twitch channel. Oh, I get it. So for the German ones, if you wanna to check in Dutch, in German speaking language, you can go to Soul River. This is the other streamer for the German. So if you wanna, you can put multi-streams. You can just put the two streamers channels and you can follow both line of sight. So we are just waiting. So there is two pretty good team here. as a player of the bad company, I just play versus the StDb. They have a huge knowledge on this map. There is some infantry with good player, with good aim and good vision. I think of Andy. We especially playing some anti-tank or machine gunners, and he got a strong squad. I don't know if there is the same like the same match for the StDb and Deluxe squad leader with a strong team with Andy and other guys. Thanks, Mitch Katze. Alors, Schmitz Katze. Voilà. En français, alors il y a chat dedans. Voilà. Welcome to follow the match between the REF and the StDb. Now we are just checking the position and the player availability. We are just 43 against 44, so there is a few minutes that all the team are coming into the server. We are just playing on the ERF server, so actually I got 300 milliseconds on this stream, so I think they are gonna to fix it because there is some drop from some players from the Western European countries. So, but they are just fix it already. So we are just playing on Sainte-Mère-L'Eglise. We have just waiting for the match to begin. So the StDb have some heavy players of some huge level. I see some levels like 300. So I think they got the best team already versus the ERF challengers, but the StDb has a 3-2 match against the Panzer Grenadier and last match of the round 1 against the ERF has a clean sweep of 5-0 on Utah. So let's see what's happening in this match. The ERF have a very strong positioning of the tank with line of sight. On Utah, there is a huge wave and power with the infantry to cap sunken bridge. So there is a strong one, but we are on Sainte-Mère-L'Eglise. Sainte-Mère-L'Eglise is a tricky one. We have to defend the middle of the point as a mid control point. There are some sectors, so let's see what happens in this match. Ah bah c'est quoi cette présentation de fou? Salut Simon. Bon, on essaye de faire, j'essaie de faire en sorte de vous tenir au courant de ce qui se passe. Let's take a look back to the map. I think there is some points that is very interesting. Volaville, Ruduara, Sainte-Mère-L'Église, the cemetery, and Les Vieux Vergers is my prediction for this match. So we are just waiting, and we are coming into the game. Not sure ready. So here we go. We are just making sure that almost of the players are joining the server. We are on the ERF server. So I don't know, I don't speak Chinese, so I have no information about the players here, but there is a lot of teams. There is the ERF, there is the ZOO, and the EWSS for fighting in this coalition. But for the StDb, I just meet some player on their server. I know 3 players. I know Andy, which is a strong one. I don't know there is Andy in this game. I don't see his name. Oshvedi is a good one. I know Doctor for the StDb and 217 leveling. And for the last one, this is the Candyman. Candyman is there is higher than 300 levels. There is two big player, and there is a commander. For the commander, I don't know, is there the same of Logica? I don't know. This is logically from the StDb commander to 116 levels. And for the commanders, for the ERF, we are just above 200 levels. So thanks for the follow me of Casper. So grab a popcorn, take a seat, take some soda, and there is a match coming in a few minutes. I'm just checking bounce. They will start in 5 minutes. There is coming shortly. So for the match, we are watching HLL Seasonal 2022 Spring Edition Run 2 on Sainte-Mère-L'Eglise. There is 2 teams, the ERF Chinese Coalition International Player versus the StDb, a German one. Both teams has a win streak of 1. There is the first match of the day, and we are going to Sainte-Mère-L'Eglise. So we are just entering the game. We are just entering the game like an armor and just waiting a few minutes for the point. There is not the top border, but the south border of the map. There is Volaville, Rue de Gamboville, checkpoint, the cemetery, and Ruisseau de Ferme. So it's a pretty exciting one for the point 3 and 4 because the front is an open field. But I'm quite nervous to string this game for the borderline. Rue de Gamboville into checkpoint is a mess for players that are just solo without tanks. So we are just entering the game like an armor unit. I'm Nasbrock and I just be the caster for this game in English. If you wanna join for the German broadcast, you can go to the Soul River. I'll let the communication, I think, a little bit less because there is some. I see you some. And making it for the team. So we are just 2 teams already. We got the Alliés team from the ERF, and the StDb is in red from the axis. So we are just going into the middle of the point from checkpoint. Tell me if the stream is not lagging or somehow. So there is checkpoint point, and for the start, there is a start with a lot of tracks. There is three entry tracks. There is going into three different position. I think there is a recon. Yeah, there is a tracks with the two recons for the border north. There is the launch of a supply on the chemistry from the ERF team. We got two supply trucks already hit, one with the commander and another one to put some garrison into the middle of the map. There is already two series of nodes, and we got there is two tracks. Yes, one full tracks or almost, and two separate tracks. And there is a smart one with some artillery, some calls. There is a lot of calls already. So we are just looking for these tracks. This is the StDb tracks, which is alone with just a squad moving into checkpoints. And there is the first cap for the Allied team. Don't be mad, grab some popcorn, and let's go for the match between the StDb in red 1 versus the ERF in yellow. There is some tracks with Raccoon. Raccoon is the first to get into the point. There is some artillery which is dropping into the north of checkpoint. There is a huge deployment of StDb team in the north part of checkpoint. And there is the first tracks that is destroyed. We need to fight on the point to take the control of the north of the point by the StDb. There is a huge deployment with two squads from the north and two squads from the west, and the artillery is knocking everyone for the StDb. They are taking the west part almost of the checkpoints with the squad of Undelux playing with Candy Mine on the point. So if you see the stream, there is a delay of 15 minutes. So here we go. Oh, and there is a kill from, I don't know, there is a kill from the tank. Maybe. There is a 74 just coming into this open field. He is close to Luopet Novers, a bite force taking some vision. We are just around the corner from the StDb, and Novers are just taking some visions. Oh, there is a strong move from Luopet. What he is doing? Bite Force is putting a satchel. He don't go the point of trigger. It will be tricky to put a satchel on. The satchel is on. Bite Force with is down. There is a 54. We each condemn in a minute. And there is a second one with the Stuart coming from the east. And the cap is for the StDb. Penny is just controlling from this peg P4. The P4 is down now. And there is a strong one because it is the StDb. They are taking the lead. 3-2 for the StDb. We got Raccoon on the west side, but the StDb controls the map. We are just looking at the map. We have just two 2 squads of the recon coming for the artillery. For the ERF team, there is another recon. There is coming to Volaville. We got 5 garrison, and there is no way into the checkpoint sector. There is a tough one. We have just to redeploy for the team. We got a P4. We got a P4 from the StDb, taking the south one, shown from the AWSS, taking down the road with the machine gun, taking 2 people to the hell, but the Panzer is just running to him. He's down. There is a close combat that he can't afford against the P4, and the StDb have just pushing the front. There is some supply. I think supply is the key in this map. We got the squad of Doctor from the StDb just positioning north of the cemetery, and we got no deployment for the moment on Sainte-Mère-L'Eglise, but this is a tough one, and the Chinese team have to cut this supply. We are just already seeing it from the pre-show. The StDb like to play some split. Look at this push from the north pass of the cemetery. We got 4 different squad leader, Dr. Andelux, Molwarfel, and Penny, just taking some position to put a node post and to take some advantage into the point. And for the cemetery is already caping. It's already caping from the ERF. There is nobody on the hard point. There is a heavy flank from Molwarfel, just waiting for the Chinese. Taking one, taking some position. There is the outpost plus the garrison, which is a compromise. Information have been taken, and for the cemetery, the sentry is waiting for more. Looking for more for the sentry. Taking one. It will be a cross kill with Sig, and the artillery rests landing. This is a massive redeployment from the Chinese team. Chinese team have 2 fronts, one of the south of Le Ruisseau and one on cemetery. We need to go on this road. There is a smart move from PK to 201 because there is a soft one, there is some main road, and from the StDb we don't push on this one. We just taking some shot from the Pixel Smasher, Marsmic, and Ramses, just going to the triangle hedges. There is a key point between the checkpoint and cemetery, and there is a heavy push from the StDb, controlling Bashar with a machine gunner. He will redeploy on the road, I think, and there is a bombing. Bombing is landing, and the bombing taking down 2 plus the garrison 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. There is a mass destruction. There is no deployment of the team. There is 3, 4, 4. There is 5. There is 5 squad lead on this, and there is almost the same from the German ones to take the cemetery. They are already on point. There is very difficult for the Chinese team to come back. I think a wall can take one. There is the sentry taking one from the AWSS REF 10 down from the buff of the edges. And Deluxe is just mashing into the back. Well, on the last wall for the ERF, can he go into it? No, I think there is losing because there is no reaction by the Chinese. There is no garrison or garrison compromise as you see on this map. There is one bombing to secure the point, but there is less than 6 players that have been taken down by the bombing. Marsmic are taking from the base point. Can he blow the whole team? We will see. From Marsmic. Deep line, strong positioning, and there is a clean already. From the StDb, they are playing with one recon with the infantry to open space, and the last are already on the artillery with Frank and CB, and they are already keeping on. We saw the firm. They are just 2 squad lead, but there is 3 squad lead with a lot of people. There is the most squad here. Oh, there is a heavy deployment. There is a nice garrison put on the southwest of RESEAUX de la Ferme. It will be tough for the Chinese teams to compete. There is a heavy one. There is Bofrost from the StDb taking down Olu, just mashing from the Chinese team. Can they get a Bofrost into the farm? The player had just been knocked by a rocket. Oh, there is a huge redeployment with a nice strategy with 2 machine gunners, with Char and Precious Scout. Oh, they take the priority of RESEAUX de la Ferme. There is just 1 squad of Chinese armed cemetery, but we have to push away the massive front from the StDb as well. It's very hard. I think there is a lot of outposts close to the point, and there is no problem for the StDb to enter the point. It's heavy, it's quickly. The sentry is just running into the farm. Give him some information. He will go for the satchel, but I think there is very difficult to put a satchel on the farm. You can to put the satchel on the wall of the farm that just blow out all enemies. Actually, the ERF are contesting the point, but there is a lot of StDb players into the circle, so we have to make a heavy push. Oh, Doctor, look for Doctor. Doctor have the satchel once. Loadout is just taking some visions. Rockets from the ERF are landing. They're just don't blow the outpost west to the house. And there is a tank. Where is the tank? Oh! This is a P4. The P4 from Oldtimer. Did he get a great vision on this one? Yeah, there is some smoke, but I think he got some ping. He's pushing, but there is another one tank just waiting. Yes. There is a 74, I think. Yes, 74. Just searching for the P4. Let's take a look. Let's take a look on this. There is a huge contest on this. I think Ragnar has put a satchel on the farm. There is a pushing from Cherry. Cherry just close to Captain Dirge. He's just sneaking away. The satchel has blown the whole ERF team. There is just 3 people already on it. EK is down, and now there is a final push from the StDb. There is Ramses, which is gonna try to contest the garrison. There is just already 20 minutes on it. Oh, there is a nice outpost here from Raccoon and Cherries. Odd Timer just have to secure the position behind the P4 and to repair it, because there is a strong push with the 74, and there is the last assault from the ERF to take out from the StDb, but the StDb is so strong. Game is winning. GG in 20 minutes. I have to recommend one. I think there is Raccoon. Raccoon is making some good outposts here. They are gonna try to make a heavy split from the ERF, but there is not successful. So there is the end of the match. There is a heavy and successfully a game for the StDb that win 5-0. I will go meet some Phoenix Soul Raver on his Discord to talk about the game with the commander. So we are just waiting to Soul Raver. Thanks, bro.
Hello.
Nice to meet you, Soul Raver. And welcome, Logical.
Hello.
Hello.
So we have Nasbrook here. He's the other streamer on Twitch TV. Nasbrook, he streamed the POV of ERF.
Yep.
And logically, the commander from StDb. Did you text the ERF commander, Nasbrook?
No. I will have to send one on Panda.
Sure. Can you? And I'm just gonna start interviewing.
Yep.
Here. So logically, GG well played.
Thanks a lot.
That was a quick one. You really tried to speedrun that one, huh?
Well, we didn't plan it directly beforehand, but it's just so happened in the situation, I would say, that we felt pretty confident after capping a checkpoint, and a squad lead and some others already pushed forward to cemetery, and they got in pretty well and quickly. So yeah, it kind of just happened in the game. We didn't just plan that in that sense. So yeah.
Okay. Yeah, I mean, cap-wise, it was really hard for the Allied side. I think as soon as they lost checkpoint to hold cemetery, that was like the ugliest point you can get. But yeah, Doctor, I think, was driving
Doctor.
the supply truck towards cemetery already while they were fighting over checkpoint still, and you just
That's
rolled them.
yeah. It worked. I mean, it doesn't always work, but this time it seemed to happen to work, and we were quite happy. I mean, we didn't know exactly because, of course, ERF is a completely new team for us. We just saw one game, I think against DCR it was. So we didn't have much data on them, I would say. So it wasn't a wild card, but for that we wanted to play more, aggressively and but also safely as possible to not get by surprise any loss or any hard threading game like the last one against 38 and the trio,
The three-way, Schmitzkatze and
Three-way,
Abwehr call them.
yeah.
Congrats to you advancing to main stage, man. Congrats.
Yeah, thanks a lot. We are glad for that.
Yeah. Now you have a week break, and then hopefully we see each other in main stage.
Oh yeah. Good luck to you too. I mean,
Thank you.
Defense later that day. I'm quite excited for that match also.
Yeah, me too.
So yeah, I don't
Mr.
know if any
Sorry?
other questions. If you have any other questions.
Nasbrook, do you have some questions too logically?
Yeah. I got some question because there is a safe start from the StDb taking position of the north of the checkpoint. I think there is a huge acceleration for the next point of the cemetery. You are deploying a four squad leader for splitting. What is the plan? What it is planning for taking them so quickly the 4 point?
They said before it was not that, or it just was a more we wanted to have a attack quickly to get the pressure away from checkpoint as fast as possible, but we didn't plan for a quick game like that, to be honest. So it's just worked out for us that we that our squad leads and or their teammates just could get through cemetery. They probably haven't expected us to be that quickly to near the next point, I think, probably. So we could took them by surprise, and also then I got a pretty accurate garrison marker for cemetery and could bomb that away. So yeah, it was clear for the rest of the team.
Yeah, that bombing run.
Yeah.
That bombing run was pretty key, I think, to take cemetery, taking out the garrison, and I think 1 or 1.5 squads. So
yeah. I think I got seven guys. So
yeah. Well, thank you so much for your time, man.
Thanks.
I don't want to keep you from your after meeting.
Yeah, sure. Sure.
Congrats to you. Greet the guys.
Yeah, I will do. Thanks for having me, and see you later.
Yeah, see you later.
Yeah, see you later.
So Mr. Nasbrook, I texted you the invitation for my
yes. I'm just sending it to Panda. If there is any commander or any ERF player which want to meet us and to talk about this game, there is a rough one. There is a under 20 minutes game. There is a total mastering from the StDb. We will see the StDB at the first round against the Panzer Grenadier Coalition and German ones with 0.38, and I think they are so angry. They are so angry of this game. They have acceleration. They put the garrison in time. They deploy fast and quick. So there is a good one, but I am on my losses because I don't get even a fight in Sainte-Mère-L'Eglise. So
Mhm.
I'm just a little bit, you know, it's not boring, but I think there is some place that we could have in this game.
Yeah, for sure. And you mentioned the match against the three-way, the German clans.
Yeah.
That was, I mentioned that before the match, like to rewatch that game because that was such a
Yes.
fun and interesting game to watch for sure. But that's a complete different StDb performance we saw today. That was crazy.
Yeah,
They
yeah,
really
but
did a good job tonight.
yeah, I think the key players are in time on the bridge. There is a lot of player just communicate with a deep strategy. They are not
Mhm.
just a move from one squad separately. There is a whole team that get an objective, and they go for it and they reach it.
Mhm. 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 That was a fun game
That's
to cast. I was hoping for
yes,
a long one, but
yes.
HLD said we're just gonna speedrun that one. It's okay.
That was an impressive one.
Yeah, that was impressive. I'm excited to see what STDB has for us in store for the main stage.
I got a question for my viewers that they don't get any information from the map from your side. How much garrison they put after taking point of checkpoint?
How many garrisons they
Yeah.
put? They had one in the strong point. They had one attacking cemetery, and I think another one north of checkpoint.
Okay, so there is just an acceleration from 1.1 garrison to the north of the cemetery, and there is a spreading with some outposts. I see a lot of splitting, but it works. It works actually.
It works. It works,
Yeah.
of course. Yeah, that they really took a chance, and props to that. Like they have some balls to do that.
Thanks for the follow, DKB Kips.
Yeah.
Yes, yes. That's a nice one. For the pre-show, I just telling for my viewers that I've already playing against some members of the STDB because with the RKLPF coalition we have already fight them on on Sainte-Mère-L'Eglise, and I remember that we got a fast 5-2-0 same ways in 25 minutes against the STDB. So it's pretty amazing that the STDB are so strong on this map. Actually, I think there is one of the best team on Sainte-Mère-l'Église. I don't put a bill on Trirex and Panzer Grenadier because they got a lot of good players with good IM. But finally, we are just meet again the real STDB on this one too.
Yeah, I'm looking forward to see how they perform against main stage teams like 82nd, like Core, like WTH on that map. That will be very interesting.
Yes, and if you don't get the replay of the Rune 1, I will put I think the replay of the Rune 1. I guess the STDB and the Panzer Grenadier coalition. I don't know the name. This is a freeway. That's a freeway.
They call them three-way. They don't have a real
Seaway.
name.
Okay. So I guess the Seaway because there is an insane match that appeared 1 month ago. There is so just crazy one. So if you want to see it, let's go. We don't waste your time with this video.
It's okay. Yeah, we don't really waste your time. That's true. That's really true. So I don't think the commander of ERF is gonna come, right? Might not. It's okay.
It's okay. I don't get it. I think there is very difficult to come to explain what they are playing for, but because they are just be sweeping in under 20 minutes. So it's a tough one, but there is two strong team here. STDB is the king of the play-in. I mean, because there is, I think there is a team that could be on main stage
Yeah,
already.
we'll see. We'll see. We'll see
We
what
will see.
happens.
We will see what happens. So
But yeah, thank you so much for your time, Nasberg.
there is no problem. Thanks to have this this exchange, this discussion, and for the viewers, I will put the I will put the link for the 1-1 again from the StDb against the three-way match of the 1-1. Before I go, there is just some announcement to make from the HLL Seasonal 22 Spring Edition. I don't give the results of the last day. You have to check on YouTube. You can have all the results, or you can put, I think there is a command I bring for the HLL Seasonal. I don't see if there is coming, because there is 3 match. No, there is already 2 match.
2 matches tonight? Yes.
2 matches tonight. Yeah.
We are playing.
Yes.
I am playing tonight, and
Yes.
the Lost Legion.
So there is a match from the Team Phoenix that you are playing, Survivor, against the FLL FE from the Finland country, the Finnish players. The game starts at 8 p.m. CAT. The map is Carentan. That's right?
Yes.
Yes. Which side
Allied.
did you play?
Americans.
Okay. On the American side, you can see the map, the game on the Twitch TV /HPL Guderian from the English broadcast, and for the German one, there is Spitzkatze.
Yes, Spitzkatze.
Spitzkatze. Katze, it's some cat, you know.
It's cat, yes.
Yes, sure. Yeah, I see stream from the 1-1, so I've noticed. So there is the first one of the game from today, and for the other one from the qualifier stage, there is at 8 p.m. CAT already on Sainte-Marie-du-Mont. There is 2 separate English broadcasts. You can take one side from the Gartnix and the other from No Connection between the DCR. I think there is a Russian one.
Yeah, I think Slavic, some Eastern European.
Yes, Eastern European or Slavic one, and the LBWCC team that are some Americans. I don't know from the English from the BWCC. So I will put some link if you wanna to check for this evening.
Yes. Thank you so much, guys, for tuning in. I hope you have a lot of fun. Thank you, Nasbrook, for the conversation. It was fun.
Yeah.
I hope you have fun streaming, and I hope we'll see each other sometime soon.
Yeah. Thanks to you, Survivor. Bye-bye.
Yes, bye-bye. Have a good one.
Thanks. So there is, everyone, the end of the game. So we are just going to put some links into the chat to follow some HLL seasonal spring edition matches, and we are just looking for somebody to read. I will watch if there is one person that I can read on HLL or on another one. I don't know if there is somebody on HLL. There is pretty 200 people there is viewing, there is some French, there is some survivor, and I think that we are just pretty amazing on HLL. So if you wanna turn to party, we are just going to a French streamer, IMC Dead. So thanks to all for viewing this. And after or before I will send the red, I just put the link from the match of the StDb versus the three-way. So thanks to all. There was the HLL 1-2 match of the spring edition seasonal between the ERF and the StDb. I'm glad and I'm proud to be here to cast, and we are going to YMC Dead for the red. Thanks to all. And I need to put the link. So you can take the link afterward. So if you are ready, thanks to all, and you are looking for people or YMCA Dead, let's go.
Attends, j'essaie de venir. Ah, bon, ok.